Back here on the Cox 11 Sports Report, where now it's time for Pilot at Practice as Jamie Frankenberry headed out to Cape Henry Collegiate.
I'm Jamie Frankenberry with the Virginian Pilot. Today we're practicing with the Cape Henry Collegiate girls basketball teams, one of the top teams in the state.
Last year we were the underdog. You know, we had teams circled and said, hey, we got to give our best effort. And this year we're the team that people are circling on their schedule. And, you know, we've got to understand that we've got a bullseye on our back, and, you know, we've got to every game go out and do what we need to do to win the game and play hard. I think when you've got players of this caliber who are trying to work together, you know, they're going to be bumps in the road. And you know, I don't think we've played our best basketball yet, and that's a nice thing to be able to say. We try and make sure that everybody gets playing time during the games. We also try and make sure that during the practices that we mix up lineups and that people get to go against people, because I think that's one area that we can excel in, and that is that our kids are getting to go against great competition day in and day out in practice, and hopefully that'll make them better when it comes to game time.
Well, we wanted to make a change, and we knew since we were the new girls, the target would be on us. We had 8 new players, so everyone was like, oh, Cape Henry, you know, they had the rejects of PA and Lake Taylor. So we had to prove them wrong, and we want to come out and do good.
Well, me, Nikayla, Ashanti, and Alexis have been playing together since we were about 7 or 8, so that's pretty easy to balance. But some of the other girls we play AAU with, and just coming in playing together as a team.
Well, I think, you know, depth is key to the way we play. You know, we try and press, we try and run up and down the court, we try and wear other teams down. And so, you know, you look at a lot of our halftime scores, you know, even first quarter scores, and, you know, games are close. And the second half is where we start to wear our opponents down. You know, we can go 9, 10 deep without a drop-off. You know, we've got anybody who can step up. I think there was a stretch of 5 games where we had 5 different leading scorers. I think right now we've got 6 or 7 girls who are averaging over 7 points a game, and you know, that's a nice thing because I think it takes pressure off of the kids. They know that they can get it to somebody else, and they can step up that game, and that's a nice luxury to have.
It's like everyone on this team has the green light. If you're open, you can shoot. If you're not, then you don't shoot, and we pass as a team. So in the end, we're going to win as a team, we're going to lose as a team.
You never know when you get to that conference, you know, how that tough schedule is going to play in your favor or against you. You know, are you going to come into the conference being tired? You know, we upped our schedule this year. We went to Baltimore, played in the Breezy Bishop Showcase. We played in the Lady Greyhound Classic over the winter. So we came in having played much tougher competition, and I think that paid dividends when we went into the conference schedule.
The non-conference is sort of more towards the state. So depending how we do in non-conference is basically how we can rank up to doing states.
Last year we were 21-4, and 2 of our 4 losses were to Norfolk Christian. And so this year we really said to ourselves, we want to try and go through, win the conference tournament, be the conference regular season title holders, and then go into the state tournament, win the state. But you know, that's a tough thing to do. The Tidewater Conference of Independent Schools is a great conference. There are a lot of good teams, and that's why you have to make sure you play hard every night, because you never know who can beat you. I think we got to take it one game at a time. You know, certainly, you know, our girls know there's no banner in our gym for girls basketball. You know, our school has done very well athletically in a lot of different sports, but girls basketball traditionally hasn't been one. There are no conference titles, no conference regular season championships, and no state championships. So I think that's a goal. And I think every season you want to go in with goals, and certainly I think for us, a state championship and a conference championship is what we want, and if we don't get it, we're going to be disappointed.
Well, we definitely want to win TCIS, and we definitely want to win states. That's our goals.
We could leave a legacy, be the first girls ever in Cape Henry history to actually put the first TCIS banner and state banner.
Keep up with the Cape Henry Dolphins on Cox Channel 11 and in the Virginian Pilot. For Pilot at Practice, I'm Jamie Frankenberry.